So let's see how this goes. I'm not sure if the stream and the internet will handle it, but we're going live on a couple of platforms and recording at the same time. So after yesterday, I stayed back a little bit and mowed all of the grass on the outskirts over here. We ended up getting tons, like literal tons. We used all of the silage in the tank, all of the silage additive, and we filled the silo tank up and had extra to spare in here. So we've still got 40,000 litres. A lot of grass. So we got 45,000 litres of silage already, and we've still got 476,000 litres of grass to go through. Our lettuces should be all good to go, so we're going to have to get those collected. And then we'll probably look at starting to get some fields made. So for now I'm thinking about just making like a little field, like from the edge of the road to the edge of the field here, the whole distance, and then possibly the same out the front where the grass was mowed, until we start expanding into other areas. I did cave in, and you can see our money's down a little bit. I did cave in and buy the bigger mowers. I was mowing till 3 o'clock this morning, game time. That took like hours. So let's see how we go. We may put the extra grass over there now, so we just might load this up, and if we can fit it in, we'll throw it in that silage silo. We might, there's 40,000 litres there, so we could possibly go and get rid of that before we get anything started. That's filling it up a bit weirdly, but anyway, let's go on in, that's all that matters. There we go. So that was all of it. 530,000 litres of grass I think we got from all those two fields. We haven't been around to collect all of the gold nuggets yet. I was sort of hanging, we've still got, yeah, okay, it's not going to take it all. We still have some to collect. I sort of was hanging on to them for a bit of a savings account, I guess. We've got a lot of work to do inside this farm, and we've still got to buy seeders and harvesters. The $600,000 we got left isn't going to do much for us at all. I might park this trailer over here. And then we'll head up and get a field creator modded cultivator. Get all the edges all nice and done. I'm going the wrong way. Still getting used to this map. Yeah, we'll pick that up and then be good to go, I think. What else do we need to get? We've got to get a seeder. We're going to need some pretty decent size stuff. It's not going to have to be huge. We can always upgrade later, but it's just going to be, yeah, just something that's not going to take 2 days to get it done. I think if we get this one, should be good enough. Sort that one for now. What else do we need to take back with us? we're going to need to get a trailer to pick up all of our pallets and stuff. So might just get this one for the back of the TLX. Black and green, that's how I roll. I was wondering what that humming was. It's that bloody electrical box there. I'm like, I'm getting feedback from somewhere. Alright, so can we attach this to the front? Yep. Oh, I can't take that back because it's not a trailer. Good job. That can go on the back. Alrighty, so we'll get back and we'll start on this stream. I think we'll just go on the outside of the power lines if we can. If we have any hassles with it, we can always take them out and we can always get rid of them and move the field over further. So we'll go, maybe we start about here. I should just get rid of those power lines, it'll be easier. But let's see how we go. I sort of like having the power lines there. Stupid, yes. Just like it. We also still have all of the golden nuggets to find. I think we've only collected 3 or 4 of them. So yeah, we could always head out and get those for a bit of extra cash. We'll head back up shortly, get the back of the tray for the TLX truck, and come back and get the lettuces. Work out where we can sell them. This line hasn't gone exactly perfect, but that's what we've got. Might try and stop her about there. Not sure whether I should send it up for another run to try and clean those edges up or not. Yeah, see, those power poles are going to affect it if we use the AIs, but I think if we do our header runs around them, they shouldn't be an issue for it. Yep, bugger. Alright. We will just clean those edges, square them off, I think. I know, yeah, I can delete them, but I really think I might just keep them on and have them for fun. Bit of what do you call it? I don't know. Scenery? I have no idea. Getting to fancy talking. I'm usually not a talker, so it's sort of super weird that I'm sitting here in a stream just rambling crap. I don't think many people are watching, if any, anyway, so it's okay. It's not too embarrassing. Alright, we'll stop that there. Try and get a straight edge up along here as close as we can. We've left enough room on the outside so we can do another run if we need to. See how this goes, and we'll get back at it. Final run, and then we'll get a cedar. Took us about an hour in game time. It's not too bad. It took us about 40 minutes in real life. So we'll put here maybe some wheat or barley or oats or something. Could always just throw grass back in it for now. Not a big drama. We've got enough grass for silage. We've got about 500,000 litres of that. That should keep us going. Turning that into the silage for the next few days in game. So yeah, I think I said before we'll probably just hire harvesters until we get the money to buy one outright. They're sort of between 4 and 550, 600,000 by the time you get the header and the harvester. So we don't really have that money to spare. I mean, by the time I put a cow pasture in, a chicken pasture in, like depending on the size of them and getting the animals, it's going to be all done and dusted. There'll be no money left and it'll run out fast. So that's why it's good having that silage there. There's already 40,000 litres I might take up there in a minute. We will park this just over here for a sec. Gotta get some sheds, all that sort of stuff. That money's just not going to last long at all. So, where's our truck? We'll take that off and go and get our pallet cooler body. So I think if we just continue that road out a little bit, and then eventually by buying the land we'll have enough land to go up to the shop in more of a straight line, I guess. This thing always just seems to want to tip over. It does not like being stable. Cedars while we're up here. We got a cedar or a planter, because you've got these big thing that does all the stuff I want to do anyway. Pretty sure. 142,000, 18 meters, 15 kilometers an hour. I mean, these just do. It's just basically the same. That one there. Need way more horsepower. They do fertilizers. Does the planter. Yes. So that one does wheat, barley, canola and corn, sunflowers, potatoes, I think, no, beetroots, whatever. Let's just get that one. You want a trailer type, or if I buy a trailer type, is that going to be able to go behind my truck? Or at least we can tow it down with the truck. We can always come back and put a tractor attachment on later if it doesn't work. Whoa. That's not meant to be like that. Why is it doing that? I mean, should we just try and drive it down like this, or should we get the tractor? Why is it? Oh, it's because of the body that's on it. That's what it is. The body's hitting it. Okay. No Bruno. Park this up down here and bring the tractor back up, and we'll pick it up and seed that field with a oversized seeder. Alright, let's open this beast up. Takes a long time to open. So what are we going to do? We'll do... What can we do right now? Wheat, barley. Let's do some wheat. Going to be interesting to see how it goes, but good test. I think that's far enough over to get right to the edge. I don't think it is, but we'll get there. See how it goes down the bottom, then we can work out sort of what headers we need to do. And the same as on the side with the power lines. Worst case, we'll pull the power lines out and leave it as that. So, what's it going to look like? It's going to definitely be a pain in the ass with that pole there. I think if we do one header run, it should be okay. Might be enough. Might be enough to make it work. This is going to be a bit of a pain in the bum. Yep. Rough as guts on the gear. Still not going to be enough. Hopeless. I'll try and keep it about there. A bit over a bit more. Oh shit, missed the spot. See how that goes. Looks like something's dragging, or it's missing in the middle there under the back. So we'll find out if it grows or not. Let's see. I'll just leave the AI worker on and see what it does. That lawnmower is definitely going to be in the way. We'll see what happens. I'm going to duck out and get a drink quickly, and we'll see what it does. So we can pack it up now, I think. We'll check the map to make sure it's all covered. Looking good. Needs rolling, so we'll roll it. This is all blue because we mowed it, obviously. Yeah. Gonna have to just work out now where do we get the next field from. Gotta turn that off, sorry. Yeah, what to do? Do we do a little field in here? Have a road run up through the middle and maybe do this as a field? I don't know. Wouldn't mind running a road, like if we're gonna, you know, come further out, we can run roads right along the top of all the fields too. And we've also got to sort out some cattle, some chickens and other things in here. What's that? Is that one of them fire towers? Oh, yeah. See, if we get 27, there's a lot of forestry there we've got to clear out too. So I think we may go 24. And maybe just do one big field, 2 half fields. I got no idea. Because worst case, we can always cut this field in half for the next one. And then just do half fields all the way along, so we've got a fair bit of variety. Or we could just turn this one back to grass and just drive over the top of it. It's not a massive issue. So I know this is the field that you start with when you start as a new farmer. And then down the south of the map, there's a lot more forestry to do. So if we get into the forestry stuff, get some money, buy the machinery, come down and do that. But we've also got to go hunting and find some gold. So that will be fine either way. we'll get this thing packed up and we'll collect all of our lettuces. And then this little truck tray that's on the back, it's pretty cool. It's like a little refrigerated thing, so we can open it up and throw the pallets in there. Eventually we can get telehandler or whatever. Probably need one of them around the farm soon enough. Might just plonk this thing here so it's not in the way anytime soon. And we will get into the truck. So I guess we have to open the doors. And then load it in, right? So that's auto loading. Doesn't say it's an auto loader. These are auto load. These are auto load. So's that. But this one doesn't say auto load. So that can this vehicle can transport tree logs. There you go. Well, that makes life easy. Not what I wanted to do, but it is what it is, right? And where do we sell lettuce at on this map? Farmers market? Or the train yard, I'm not taking it there, so we'll just do the farmers market. I wonder if this will auto drive up to it, or is that the farmers market up at the main shop? Tag. Is the farmers market up here? Oh yeah, there it is right there. That's simple. Simples. This should give us a few $1,000, 10, 15, 20 possibly. Be the first time we've made money back on the map since we started. We started today's stream 660,000 and we're already down to 490 and we've still got so much to get. And I think we'll do this load up there, get rid of it, come back and take up a load of silage, get us some more cash back and then see where we're at. That's pretty surprising, little auto load thing for the back of the TLX. Saves having to get the auto load trailers or a telehandler or forklift right now. So it's pretty cool. Everything that we need is all up here in one area. Open doors. There we go. Simple. That's good. We know all that works. It was a lot simpler than I expected because that was an auto load. And now we just got to check once we get back down here where we can sell our silage. I think there's 50,000 litres of that sitting there ready to go and another 550 still to process, so that's going to be some nice handy money coming in. that there. We'll get our truck body back on. So the thing is too, while I'm playing this, I'm sort of just dumping gear everywhere. But then when I realise a spot where sort of everything's getting left, that may mean it's a perfect spot for a shed, because I'm just putting everything in the same spot anyway. So does that silo need any more grass? We can take some back with us. It's pretty maxed out, so we'll leave the other 15 or 30,000 litres in the silo for now. Maybe that spot there is just going to be where the sheds are. That seems to be where everything's getting dumped. And where do we take that to? Come on, man. Beams. Where do you get beams from? I don't think I've seen them. Silage. Biogas plant or the animal dealer? Where's the biogas plant? I suppose that's the best thing about a new map too, is getting used to it, getting to know it, getting to learn it. Over there, simple, that's where we're going. I like this spot to set up a farm. It's nice and central. Got a lot more stuff in it. It's all sort of laid out pretty well. When I first started playing, I'm like, this feels like no man's land, and I went back and had a look at the mod and I'm like, yep, same guy. I like the whole idea of the gold hunting for the nuggets, and any stones you get, you can actually wash as well. There we go, let's see what we get for this. Be cool to get just back under close to 600, but I don't think we're going to go that far with it. 550 maybe. 540. There you go, 25 grand. Not too bad. That's almost half paid off the silage silo that we bought. So how we going? What have we done today money wise? Spent lots. Let's say we spent 600k. Today 160. Vehicle leasing costs are down a bit now, so got rid of some of that stuff. We've sold $24,000 in products and $25,000 of harvest income. Not bad. It's always good to see money going back in the kitty on the second day. Might head back and start sorting out some chickens or looking for some nuggets. Let's get this the total mix ration for the cattle. We can hold 200, but we can only afford to get 120. I just got a little bit button friendly and just push. That'll do. That's fine. Let's go. But luckily we still have 18 or so gold nuggets to find. How much food are they going to take? Maybe another load. We're still going to get some straw. That's going to keep him happy. Well, maybe what we could do is plough this side of this cattle farm up for now and turn that back into some grass. That's going to keep a bit of grass coming back in for silage so we can start making a total mixed ration, which I don't know if it's worthwhile anyway. It only costs like $3,000 for 80,000 litres. But it's also another job to do that can keep us going. Yeah, look at that, $2,500 for 80,000 litres, like it's cheap. And then with the manure we're getting from there, that's going to cover the cost. That's going to fill up our greenhouses with manure, fertiliser. Look out, cows! $150,000 litres, so that's not bad. See how long that lasts. We'll just throw this in the silo for next time. We'll get some hay. No, we're going to get some straw. Throw a truck of that in there, and then we might. I know there's a couple of gold nuggets I know about. One I don't know how to get yet. I'm just gonna have to think about that one. It's in the middle of the water on a post. So if you know how to get that off, just give me a yell. Let me know in the comments, because I got no idea. We can also get a loan too, if we need to buy the stuff. I'd prefer not to be paying off a loan unless you really need it though. Once we wake up tomorrow, we're going to make 50 grand again anyway. So where does the straw go in this one? There we go. Right there. Yeah, 50 grand plus the milk and slurry and whatever we get out of this place. That does not take a lot of straw at all. What a shame. That might have been a big waste of $300,000 if that eats through that straw faster than we can fill it up. Dang it. Right, let's go and see. I know there's can we squeeze out here? We're gonna do it. Yep. Oh no. Well, that was better. Probably the best way it could have turned out. We'll head down here. I know there's a little nugget near the watchtower, the fire tower, and there's also one near the train station down the bottom. That'll get us 100k back in the kitty. Just can't remember what field that fire station's on. I think it's back over there on like. Oh, the train. Wicked. Let's race it. I think there might be one down here. Is it down here? I don't know. I probably should have gone and looked at the map first. No, it can't be down here because you can't get through there. One in here, and I think there's some over here too. So we might see if that lad can drive us there. Nope. Trees. Nope. Doesn't want to, so we're driving there. So yeah, we're going to have a look at the map and work out exactly where they are and go on a bit of a hunt. But for now, if we can find a couple, get a little bit of our money back so we can buy some more bits and pieces. Bugger, that just rode off my truck. Yeah, there's plenty of forestry down here, like lots of money if you want to get into the forestry side of it without getting into the arable farming straight away too. I think, I don't know if it's up in the tower or in the grass around here. There we go, look at that. It's a golden nugget! Woot woot! And on the looking at the map, I know there was one I watched someone get. It's on the roof of the gas station, but I think there was 2 or 3 more in that area too. I was sort of just listening to them talking about it while I was driving home because I couldn't watch the screen. So I've got a rough idea where to look in the big area of things, but no idea. I think. Yep, there was one. There was another one on the rafters in the sawmill or something they were talking about. There we are. When I was watching, I think it was Farmer Klein, he was talking about one at the gas station. On the roof or something, you got to go up a ladder. He's like, why would they have a ladder here? To do this, of course. I didn't get to see it, I just heard it, so I sort of figured it might be a bit self-explanatory. Well, there's a ladder. Oh, that doesn't work. What's that say? Extend. Ah, see, Alien Jim always doing cool shit. Oh, there's the ladder that I might be talking about on the wood. So do you pick it up and put it on that? That's pretty fancy. Drop that. Oh, killer. There you go, look at that. So now we've got 230,000 again. A little bit of extra cash to buy some stuff. So that's almost paid for our cows. I think we've got 5 out of 20, so we've still got plenty to get. I like how they're being hidden, like I know in No Man's Land, you just get up on top of the shop and there's all in a big line there, and I mean it's cool because you get $1 million. Far out. It's twitchy. But at the same time, it's like more of a challenge doing it this way, you know? I was going to say that's a nice little shack, but I that's our farm. I wonder if the forage wagon can pick up that manure. Come on. That may be interesting. Just give us 2 seconds and I'll be back. Alright, so we got the cattle going, they're sorted. I think I put this in the wrong direction. Hopefully the poop doesn't line up on the wall over there. Oh no, that's okay. So we got 120 of them in there. They got all their food and stuff, they're going good. I don't know what these are for, maybe these are for the calves. But their health's getting better. And what I think we're going to do is I think we're going to plough this field 25 and 26 and just turn it into grass. I think we're going to buy field 24 and maybe split that in half and do 2 fields this way, or do 2 fields this way. We might do 2 fields long ways just for shits and giggles. We'll see how we go. But because we're using the bigger seeder and the bigger equipment, we're going to have to make sure there's gaps in between them so they don't go in there and reseed, replow. So let's just buy 24 now. We're starting to expand our empire. Could be cool, good fun. And then I think what we'll do is we'll just make sure there's a big enough gap between them. I might get this plough starting, the ploughing started, I mean. Can leave that there. And then we'll start out with the cultivator. I'm not going to make you sit through that, we'll cut back when it's done, and we'll get some grass down, I reckon. Keep that silo over there filled up for silage, keep the cows fed, and start getting us some more cash back in, I think. That's the best way to go. I'll chop down a couple of trees too, so only that one and that one, double check. Maybe we'll see down here, maybe grass, or we'll just leave it. So I reckon if we take down a couple of the trees down here, maybe we could turn that into a little field, something. Or we could bring our greenhouses out here. Maybe drop a grain mill. Who knows? We'll sort something out. It's hard because I haven't, just planning out a new map. It's just a bit of a brain fart. Just guessing where you want to put stuff and hoping for the best. So I think if we leave a gap of at least the 5 meters on each part of the land, we really shouldn't have any issues then, hopefully, with our bigger equipment merging into each other and reseeding the paddocks. So I think that's going to be the goal, is just to try and have a bit of a buffer between them, so they don't do that. And then if that's how it works, we should be good to go. But I might cut back and I'll come back shortly. Finally getting there after all that couple of trees are down. Got my field all sorted. I used the creator mod cultivators to get that. Oh, stop. Get it all sorted around the edges. Now we're just gonna plug the gaps basically. Oh, it's doing a little by itself at the moment. There we go. Plug the gaps, and then we'll duck over and get the seeder, and we will seed it, and then we'll roll it, and then I'm going to go to bed. But other than that, this farm's pretty cool. This will probably get turned into a field eventually. For now I'm just going to throw grass in it so we can keep feeding grass into that silage silo. Keep making cash because it's just ticking along. And now that we've got a field ploughed up, if we need to, we can just put a worker on here with a mower and send them off. Shouldn't be an issue. Plus, now we've got the cattle, the grass will come in handy for that too. And it's sort of, yeah, no brainer. Got all this land around us for cheap, so see, why doesn't it do that part by itself? See, I've done the other one, but not this one. No, it doesn't want to know about it. Bastard. So yeah, final pass. And then we'll, I'm actually thinking about buying a smaller seeder. That one just may be too big for these smaller fields that we built around the house. The big one will definitely come in handy once we get some bigger, huger fields, long, open fields, but we'll see how we go. I'm just not used to using a big one. I'm always using like 3 to 5 meters, even on the big crazy fields. I just set a worker and go about my day. And the fact that it hasn't got the fertilizer in it, sort of a bit upsetting at the same time. Just a good option to have, another step done, that's all. So, not a deal breaker, we will use it, but for now, or for here, we could always, you know, be nice to run a smaller one. So yeah, we're just going to pack this up, and we might give it a shot, or gotta stop spending money on like things after things, the same things, because it's just harder to catch back up. We've got a fair bit of stuff now, so it's keeping us going. That's the main thing. Which one was it? That one. That one takes up a lot more spaces. Holds less. Right, let's lease it just to see how we go for now. Drop this up against the edge there. And we will send this up to the shop. Maybe even send the truck up, because we might lease a roller. Off you go. Via roller. 12 meters, that'll do us. I'm just going to buy this one, because we're going to use it. The truck can tow that back for us when it gets up here. And we can start seeding over here, and then while he's doing that, we'll roll over there and get that one signed off as well. Should be good. Got the roller cranking. Couple more runs on that, then this one's all rolled and neat and tidy. We're getting there. Sorry, I had something pop on my ear speaker. So yeah, this left one's nearly rolled. Over here on the right hand side I've got the little seeder and the fertilizer going up and down. There's some dodgy spots in the map, but I'm not sure if it's because it's the first time it's being turned into a field or not. It's a new map too, so there could be little glitches with the colours and that's showing up on here as being done. That's all that matters. So yeah, once this one's seeded, we'll roll it. Maybe through here we can just repaint that as grass and those little grass trees in, so if we need to get any more we can just, you know, have the extras around the side. But yeah, I'm not sure why it's showing fertilization issues over there. It's being ploughed. I didn't lime it. I don't think we limed it. Probably turned off, that's why. So yeah, I'll turn that back on after we run these next batch of fields. We own 24 now as well, so we'll probably do 2 half fields, like just below this line here, or we'll do 2 up and down. I'm not sure, we'll work that out when we get there, but we're getting through it, getting it done. So I've done a few extra header runs across here just so it doesn't get caught up on the manure tank there, and just sort of testing the waters, so later on I just wanted to see how the AI workers handle it, see what issues they have, and then next time we do it, we know where we've got to run the headers, or we know where there's an issue in the soil or whatever. So I am thinking about turning on precision farming and giving that a try. Sorry, big yawn. I haven't played precision farming before, so when I got into FS22 I just wanted to learn how to play the game and lime and seed and roll and harvest and plough, and you know, but now with the precision farming out, it's like the next step I want to learn. So have a bit of a play with that, and we'll get all these all this seeded out. I think we're just about done here. This should be the last pass for the roller, and then we can bring it over to the other field. And for now too, if we get shorter grass, all the field 24 is usable grass. It's not the greatest yield, but it's still grass to throw into that silage silo. So we're getting on it. I think this one here, what do we got? We got wheat down here, so we'll get some straw as well. Good to go. But I will get back to you once we get closer to getting this field done, so you don't get bored and fall asleep like I'm trying not to. So just getting the last couple of rows done in this. The roller's over there doing its thing, catching up, so not too bad. Only downside is halfway through doing this field I realised I hadn't changed the grass, so we're going to have wheat. So yeah, maybe just do 2 harvests of wheat, and as soon as that's done we'll throw down some grass. For now I just have to keep pinching the grass from field number 24 that we just bought. Still going to be fine. 1:45 in the morning, so I just wasn't thinking clearly. I'm like, ooh, new seeder. Fill it up with fertilizer, fill it up with seed, and let's get at it. Gotta choose which seed you're sowing. Well, I will buy that land soon, I just need more money. So sorry. Old JCB's been working hard, done 5 hours. It's used a fair bit of diesel, but it hasn't stopped. It's been ploughing, cultivating, seeding, rolling. Then I bought the truck out to do the rolling, stump grinding, tree chopping. We're getting there, getting it done. Bit rough through there. Alrighty, so I think that's all sorted there. Can you get that bit? Or is it just no? Just better make sure that bit's been done. Done. Park this up over here. Oops, gotta watch what I'm doing. I did buy the roller, because we're going to need that quite often, I'd say. Eventually we're going to get a fair few fields that are just going to be constantly going. We will clean up through here, get rid of all these weeds and stuff. I'm not sure if we'll just do something like, put it down there. See over here we've got to work out those two. I think we might have to cut the stumps out so it's usable. But doing this takes a fair bit of cash, so we're going to have to... At least you should be able to see a bit easier now. So yeah, I think we might call it a day there, pack it all up and get into bed. Hope you all have a good night, a good day. Speak to you soon. Take it easy, we'll come back for day 3 anyway. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and sub. Jump into our Discord, it's in the description. And let us know what you think. Cheers.